I have shifted mentally to more of a mid-cap thinking. And my own personal preference for investing isn't, the wonderful value word, which we just talked about, is used in 100 different ways. There's just multiple ways people want to think. Everyone calls themselves a value investor. In the same way, they all call themselves quality, But, the difference, there's plenty of differences. So in our firm, we've done a little bit of everything, but I personally have shifted to the new word compounding, of buying something theoretically forever, okay, and doing the work on that, as opposed to buying something to make 30%. So my activity has shifted towards finding extraordinary companies that you could potentially own forever.
So we're looking now at Chuck Royce unfettered, no longer constrained by being in the mutual fund, box. So talk about the...
We forgot to do ETFs, so...
Talk about the compounding. And again, you're a private investor, you're running your own money. What are you what are you looking at? What are you buying?
My history is I was a formal advisor to Royce until a couple months ago. I did not own stocks directly. I put all my money in the products. And that's the way we did it. And when I was CEO, I thought that was the proper way to do it. So at this moment, I don't own any stocks. I am placing money with great managers, and I am coming up with a plan to run money in the SMID sector.
And as a value investor, value and growth, and just looking at the compounding opportunities, as you survey the universe that's available to you, so where are you finding compounding opportunities? And how are you, we were just describing a screen process that Tweedy Brown uses. So what's going to be your screening process?
I would say it's very similar. We want to know everything about the company. We're trying to understand the moat. And by the way, I've stopped using the word moat because you go to Europe, the moats are all overrun. So I prefer to use the word durable or other words like it. Now, in the conversation we're having, we are looking for those differentiated things. And it could be based on a number of things. It could be on cost structure, IP. We could go through a bunch of them. I'd say there's not one that I exclusively look at.
Are you looking at the insider buying by...
Absolutely.
Execs?
Yes.
Are there...
We would
go ahead.
Think of that as part of the culture of the thing. After we do the fundamentals, all the standard stuff, which you can do in the normal way, including AI, you can do all the fundamental stuff. But it's after that it becomes interesting. Insider buying is wonderful. You want to explore culture. What gives this thing the ability to compound? We have to know in detail who the competitors might be, who they are, et cetera. And we want to understand the entire marketplace they're in outside of just the fundamentals. So the work, to me, is in what I call the 3 C's: customers, culture, competitors.